the deal, y'all? This is your co-host Dom,
What's up, guys? This is Isaac.
and this is Street Ball episode 8. Now we took a little hiatus last week. It was my 30th birthday, so we had to go off the grid for a little bit, but we back and better than ever. It was crazy.
That was crazy, man. That was crazy. You can't talk too much about that, but that was the
Nah,
first.
no. If you was on the close friends though, you saw exactly what happened. But moving on, moving on, moving on. All right, first and foremost, we want to shout out the caffeine app. Make sure click the start to follow. Make sure to share the broadcast. Click the diamond to drop props and support the culture. Now, we got a big announcement for y'all. All right. Now, you guys seen this on the Balls Live story if you're really locked in. But we got a big game coming up in the street ball world. About 2 weeks from now, September 28th, we got the East Coast squad matching up against the Midwest squad live in Florida at the Sports Academy, the Seminole Sports Academy, 6 p.m. I'm hyped for this, bro. I'm
Man, I wish I was
hyped.
for this one. I'm trying to see this one live. This is gonna be a grudge match.
No question, man. Like you, the East Coast squad, obviously they got A. Millie, Austin Mills, and then you featuring Tim the Champ, Tim the Clem God Carter, Duke Skywalker, D Bones, Malcolm, and their sixth man, Quinnell Francis, aka Island Boy Q. I'm hyped for this one, bro.
Woo. Hey, Millie's coming though. I'll tell you that much. I saw him at the showdown at Linwood. That man was going crazy. He's not scared, man. He'll come. He'll come after you. That YouTube stuff, don't let it fool you. He's coming.
You know what, man? Like I see these guys, and obviously we've been watching King of the Court, seeing a lot of these guys be on that. Um, these guys really got game. So all all street ball aside, man, I think it's gonna be a really good one. But we haven't talked about the Midwest squad yet. I got to put on for the Midwest squad. My mom's from St. Louis, so this one I love this one. We got Jay Smooth, ISO Hove, Deshaun Munson, Jumpin' Joe, Mike Wick, and the six-man Breon Waiters. I'm super excited for this one, bro. Especially to see ISO Hove. Who, which one of these guys? Who do you think is going to show out on each team the most?
ISO Hope, bro. You know he's a bucket. We've been seeing him in ones every time. He beats everybody. I think ISO Hope is gonna come and show what he could do and just get buckets. But man, D Bones is nice too, man. D Bones, watching D Bones right now. He's a bucket too, and he's a big body. I don't know. There's a lot of players out there, bro. It's gonna be, like I said, a grudge match.
I'm saying, man, like you got a collection of players that are going head to head right here. Got major talent on both sides. Guys that in reality really like you guys only see them in mixtapes, whatever. But I've seen the majority of these guys either on YouTube or seen them play in person or see them play King of the Court. And bro, they all have some attribute that's I would say extraordinary in the street ball world. Like A Millie has a jumper, bro. And as you talk about ISO Hove, um, he's his bag is unlimited. And then Jay Smooth is dirty, bro. Jay Smooth is super dirty. And obviously we seen Clamp God, Duke Skywalker, D Bones, all of them in ones. And like I think it's gonna be a grudge match, bro. I'm excited. I wish I could be there.
No smacks. Hey, Smooth looks crazy. Did you see that hook shot he just
Yeah, man.
used? Hey,
Jay Smooth,
I want to
Jay
see him
Smooth,
play, bro.
man.
Person. I've never seen him play, so I'm excited to see that because he looks nuts in these highlights.
You know what, man? On the side note, next time I go to St. Louis, I'm gonna try to find one of these runs that they got this Midwest squad. Isa Hope is from St. Louis, and I've been seeing all these Balls Life mixtapes from that area, but I'm never there long enough to really go and explore. So next time I go out there, I'll probably try to catch one of these. But once again, September 28th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live in Florida from the Seminole Sports Academy. You got the East Coast squad and the Midwest squad, Balls Life, showing down. Who you got? Who you think's gonna win at the end?
I'm going Midwest.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Huh.
That's him. That's Sean Munson. Ooh, the one with the shot. Watch. You're gonna see his jumper. Show his jumper again, please. If he gets on fire, they went by. Oh, they missed it, bro. Look. There you go. Look. Hey, rewind that one more time, please.
Oh wait, oh wait. Is he left-handed or is he right-handed? I'm confused. Hey, I'm confused.
That might be the best set shot of all time.
You better stop. That is
That's
not.
the best set shot. Look, he didn't even jump, bro.
Yeah,
He
that's.
didn't get not 1 inch off the ground. Not 1 inch,
I mean, does he hit those? Because I'm letting him shoot personally.
bro. That's what you haven't seen his mixtapes, bro. It's just a reel of him. Hey, hey, who got a better hey, who got better shooting for him or Travis Scott?
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I think Travis Scott got a better jumper than that. God, Lee.
Bro, Travis Scott was like this.
Travis, his follow through was over here. That's terrible, boy. He was doing.
Bro, that was
He was doing.
bad. Hey,
He was doing this.
hey, that was bad, Travis, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh,
But yeah, once again, y'all. Hey, on top of that, first off, on a different note, we got some other Balls Life events coming up. We got the West Coast Squad with the gym takeover at OGP September 16th. For
hey,
people who haven't tuned in before, Open Gym Premiere, Anaheim, California, you have a chance to match up and try to beat the Balls Life West Coast Squad. All right.
Dama, you know I'm pulling up for that one. I'm not.
I just gonna be in the building. I'm gonna see if I can be in the building too. We'll see what happens. But
Hey,
I might have to bring. We were talking about my we were talking about my dames before before we got on camera. I'm gonna bring the trusty dusties out. So
oh, you gotta stop. Don't bring those out, boy. Don't do yourself
hey,
like that.
if I pull up on Friday, I might have to go pick up a new pair. I'm not gonna lie. I can't show up. I can't show up looking like that, bro.
Are you hopping in? Are you hooping? Are you trying to hoop? I can get a squad, bro. I got homies on speed dial that play above the rim, got jumpers, all that.
Man, half your homies is on the Balls Live team. Knock it off. We're gonna be playing against them.
All right.
Hey,
Let's
you
go.
gonna call Daytona? Penitentiary hoops.
Penitentiary hooper.
That's
Daytona's
what they tell
overseas.
me, bro.
Daytona's overseas now. Actually, just flew out. Finland or something like that.
We can get Debo. We can get Debo.
No, we
We can
got a
get
squad. Hey, I'm coming with the squad, and ooh, I'm guarding
we
98
could build a
feet.
squad, though. Low key,
I'm
we could
guarding
build a squad.
98 feet. Extra,
All right, so what's that?
extra 4 feet. I'm stepping out of bounds.
What, 98 feet?
Mm-hmm.
You're a sicko. Such a sicko. All right. So we got park challenges, well, gym takeovers at OGP in Anaheim tomorrow, September 16th. And we also got one on the East Coast in Orlando on September 17th, where you get to match up against the Balls Life East Coast squad. If you're really serious about coming through, DM Balls Life right now and let them know you got a squad. I'm excited about this one, bro. I'm super excited.
Man,
What do you what's that?
I want to fly to Orlando and play in that one too. I'll fly out
Man,
next day. Red eye.
sounds good. Okay, Dion, right?
Right. Uh,
Shout out to my guy Dion. You know that story, right? Dion Dion was Dion was in the he was in Buffalo for the TBT and he found out LeBron was playing and he caught a red eye
to the Drew League,
and
right?
his life changed forever.
Crazy.
All right, so we talked about the East versus Midwest game. We talked about the gym takeovers, West Coast, East Coast squad. Which one are you looking most forward to?
It's tough, man, but I'm looking forward to the one I'm playing in at OGP. Hey, bro, I'm locked. I swear I'm locked in. I'm trying to make it on Balls Life, bro. I'm trying to be
Hey
one of
man,
the first 1v1
what
for that 5 bands right there in my pocket, talking smack, smelling breath, all that.
I mean, what if you pull up though? They don't let you play.
Hey, man, I tried. It's the effort that counts.
That's a lot of gas to get to Anaheim just to chill and watch and be a groupie.
And no, I'm not grouping. I'm gonna be the one cooking. I'm gonna be the one cooking, man.
You gonna come to Anaheim just to sit next to Ty? Hey, I know him. I went to high school with him.
Man, I used to. I taught Ty everything he knows back in San Bernardino at the high school days, bro. I taught him all that except the bounce.
Bro,
He got the bounce. I'll give him that.
bro, I usually differ with opinions for you, but if you're really gonna pull up and try to play, that's what I'm most looking forward to as well. I want to see you go against somebody. Maybe I have another moment with Hezzy. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm really looking forward to you getting your back blown out. Pause.
Whoa, yo, Banchero.
All right, y'all. Before we move on to the main event, make sure you click start a follow. Make sure to share the broadcast. Click the diamond to drop props and support the culture. All right. Now, we missed last week, but there's no way we're not covering King of the Court week 7 because it was a movie, and not really a movie actually because it was pretty much a rout. Ty, last time he played, he showed up 5 minutes for the game, and he wasn't locked in, and it showed. But this time, they were at Open Gym Premiere. I came down here early. It wasn't even 4 o'clock yet, and Ty was already getting his NBA workout, pregame workout in, bro, while everybody else was running late.
I pulled him to the side the last time I saw him at OGP. I pulled him to the side. I said, bro, we've been in Dino. We've been in the trenches. We're not too cool for school. We come in 2 hours before the game. We come in locked in, loaded. There's money on the line.
All you have to do is say, don't make me call DG.
Yeah.
Don't make me call DG.
Hey, DG would have got it, boy. DG would have. Woo.
Hey, but on the flip side, Bionic showed up like 5 minutes for the game, and it showed. He was rusty at first. He got his rhythm, but it was really too late. The battle of the day was Greg Helt versus Bionic. It was one of those ugly, nasty matchups. You know how like we're going to 13, there's no time, and they just were beating each other up, bro, from start to finish. You see over here how physical it's being. Like it was really a back and forth matchup all the way through, and you didn't know who was going to win until the end. Greg kind of like looked really fatigued, but he didn't want to take a timeout because he didn't want to give Bionic a rest. And I think that's what ended up being his demise, because late in that game he actually hurt his back, and from then on he wasn't really much of a challenge for anyone. And Bionic ended up winning the game as well.
Yeah, Greg. Man, he shut down. And I mean, dang, that was tough. They were both laying down gas. Look at Bionic, just bent over, tapped down.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that was crazy. Yeah, but Greg was shooting that thing from half court every single time. I was like, dang, he got range, but it wasn't falling that. It wasn't falling that week, man. It just wasn't falling.
I'll tell you what, I was really impressed with him because I thought both dudes would run away with it. Well, we'll talk about his matchup with Ty next, but he contended pretty well on defense when it came to Bionic. I was really surprised with that. But as I said, he was gassed. He messed up his back, this, that, and the other. And Ty did two things that haven't been done in King of the Court yet. He 14-0 skunked Greg Helt, and he had our first dunk of the whole King of the Court series, as you see right here. Oh,
that's tough.
He had two dunks actually. Bro, he was just showboating. He was just showboating.
He didn't just have a dunk; he had an East Bay.
No, but he had two dunks. The first dunk was like a baby boy, and then he was showing out the last one. My man's nasty, man. So
I came with that burner. He came to shoot the pill, boy.
Look at him. Watch this.
Oh no, that's not it.
Layup. There you go, right here.
Oh.
Hey, bro, that was crazy to see live, dog. I felt bad for Greg. Like, Greg was really hurt. Like, he was in the corner afterward. Ree had to go get him and talk to him, make sure he was good. She was doing the little 2 fingers, like, how many fingers am I holding up? It was crazy, dog.
That's wild.
It was like 200 degrees in here. It was nuts. Hey, survival of the fittest.
That's a part of the 1v1. The ball's like one-on-ones, man. You got to come to, no matter what climate, you got to come to play.
Dog. But honestly, man, all things considered, I just want to give a shout out to Ty. Ty refocused, came back after losing last time. He wasn't locked in, and man, I'm telling you, you would have thought that he was playing in the NBA Finals. Man, he came out here, he was getting his band work. Then he sat down. Then he got his shots up. Then he did all that stuff, bro. And
Okay.
he was locked in, bro. He was
Shout
locked in.
Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my brother. But last time he was wearing the loose Scully over here. This time he had
He
his.
was,
I
yeah,
know,
he
but
had to do it.
last
Yeah.
time now he tightened it up. I told him. I said, tighten up, Ty. Tighten up. What'd he do? Tightened up.
All right, now you out here taking credit for other people's accomplishments. I'm not with that. I'm not with I'm not with that. hey, hey. Also though, a side note, I was this close to being one of the announcers, bro, because everybody was running late. I was sitting there waiting. I had my headset on, everything.
He was ready to go.
Hey, maybe one day we'll get called up to the big leagues, dog. Maybe one day.
One
We'll
day,
see.
man. I'm making it to the big leagues on at OGP coming soon. Trust me. I'm gonna
All
become.
right, all right. Let's move on to more current events. Yesterday was probably the best, probably the most surprising edition of King of the Court we had so far. We had Hezzy God, Trevor Dunbar, and Julian Newman. And let's agree on this right now. All of us were counting Julian Newman out from the jump. Let's be real. Like I've never seen him play real basketball, but at the same time, I've seen his mixes, and I've never thought that he was a real hooper. You know what I mean? And to start off there early, Hezzy was just bullying him going to the basket. Didn't look like he belonged. Then all of a sudden, he just turned a switch and caught fire. And he made it a game with Hezzy. Hmm, it was a game with Hezzy. It went down to the wire, but at the end, Hezzy just did what Hezzy did, won the first game. Now, do you think that the three dribble limit helped or hurt Julian Newman in this game?
Um, I think I think it might have hurt him. I think if he had, man, he's just he's just real undersized. I feel like
Man, he's a baby boy, but he
that's why
contended though.
I respect the way that he moves really, really fast. So having those three dribbles and Hezzy got is way bigger than him, and he was still showing what he could do, and I was honestly impressed. I was.
I think it helped him honestly because if Hezzy had six dribbles, he could have just pounded it until he got right into the basket and laid it up. He had no chance.
Defensively, yeah, yeah. I was thinking offensively, but yeah, you're right. You're right.
This this right here was the surprise of the day. Trevor Dunbar versus Julian Newman. Now, Julian Newman had just taken an L, and we kind of expected Trevor Dunbar to take the same approach that Hezzy did. But Trevor got up early, and he let him stay in the game. He let him stay in the game, and then Julian Newman got comfortable and started hitting his shots. He let him get to his spaces. He got a rhythm, and surprisingly, Julian Newman picked up the W in this matchup. How surprised were you, Isaac, about this outcome?
I was very, very surprised. And even, I mean, Julian said it himself. He said in the interview, he said, "Bro, I used to look up to this guy." And he just took the dub. I was really impressed with that one. But yeah, that for sure shocked me. I was surprised, man. He did that. That's respect. Got to give him his flowers for that one.
No question, man. You know what? It was crazy. Like regardless win or loss, I respect him as a hooper and as a baller. He came out with so much heart in this game, and my respect level for him went up like this much because I just think he's just a YouTube hooper, bro, and just dribbled a million times, didn't go nowhere. But he's definitely worked on his game in the last few years. So I got to give my respect to Julian Newman because you certified yourself as a hooper in my mind. So good shit, man.
Yeah.
Now, last game, we damn near had our first king of the court here. Damn near, bro. Trevor Dunbar versus Hezzy God. Trevor was really upset, as you can see, about the last outcome, and he came out firing. He started out 6-0, and he probably hit Hezzy with probably the nastiest crossover of King of the Court so far. You remember that? Remember
Bro,
how he was yesterday,
that
bro?
was the nastiest move I've seen on King of the Court. That was crazy. That had me. Even Frank was over there. Ooh, he almost flew out of his chair. Like,
Hey, but that woke Hezzy up because he reeled off 6 straight after that and made it a game. And then Trevor got up 12-10 at the end, but couldn't close the deal as he missed. And then Hezzy came back with 3 straight buckets to win the game and the $2,500 prize. Now, um,
Hey, look at him falling into the sign right there. We need a highlight tape of all the players falling into the sign because I see that every time and it has me weak. Oh my god.
bro, it happens at least twice every king of the court, bro.
Hezzy,
And then
when we were there live, Hezzy fell backwards on it, like backpedaling, just fell. He he was
oh,
struggling.
you know what's funny about it? Like since the dudes fall into the sign, they look around for the foul. Like, bro, the sign is not in the game. The sign is not in the game.
Hey, them signs, bro, are real durable. I'll tell you that much. We need to shout out whoever made those signs.
Oh, I know, bro. I know, bro. But I think we need to get the signs that have padding inside of them, so like they're soft now, because those signs are taking a beating, bro. Which, but anyways, my question is this, man. Like, what was it more inspiring that Julian Newman the way he did it, or were you more disappointed in the way Trevor couldn't close the deal?
I would say both. I was impressed with Julian's performance, bro, but at the same time, like Dunbar, you gotta step it up, bro. You can't take that. You can't take that to the chin. I'm scratching, fouling, hacking. You
Bite.
just by you just gotta beat me from the free throw line at this point because I'm not letting you give me. You're not doing me like that.
No, you know what, man? Like, I feel like Trevor's a cool dude, man, and he's a really good basketball player. I think he was around my graduating class in high school. I always remembered watching his mixtapes, but like, I feel like he played to the level of competition no matter what, and that gets you in trouble because he's clearly good enough to compete with Hezzy, you
He
know,
almost beat Hezzy. He damn near had Hezzy. So
he twice last time too, and then Julian, who's we've admitted and we've acknowledged that he's gotten better, but like they both had a major mismatch against him, and I don't feel like he took proper advantage of that. And I think that's something more that he can go and fix than Julian can. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I feel like it's.
what did Dunbar tell Hezzy the last time we were there? He said, what did
he
he say?
said, "You're not Hezzy God, you're Hezzy child of God."
That's funny.
We're
And then
all children of God. I was
yeah, he
like,
turned
what?
around and said, "We're all children of God." That was funny, man. That was
That
different.
was crazy, bro. I ain't never heard nobody talk trash like that. But respect, respect, respect. But yeah, bro. Hey, respect to all 3 contestants this week. Hezzy came out on top again. He's out here running the king of the courts, bro. He started off with a week 1 loss, but ever since then has won 2 in a row. Now, next week we got our king of the court matchups, and I'm excited for this one, man. I'm really excited for this one. We get to see Uncle Scoob for I think a third time in King of the Court, and then we got Moon from the Wild Hunt Squad and Malcolm from the East Squad. Now, what do you who? I mean, listen, man. I probably seen Uncle Scoob the most out of here, so inherently I'm gonna be biased about what I think about him. He's a great all around player, can guard multiple positions, and has enough in his bag to be a really good threat offensively. Um, do you think that Scoob is going to finally get a King of the Court championship, or do you think are you taking the field on this one?
I'm taking the field, man, because from watching the highlights right now, Malcolm Moon, hey, ain't no joke. I'm not. I don't know. This one's tough. I can't really tell. I haven't really seen the other two play that much, but them balls like hoopers, man. No joke. It's gonna be a war.
You know what, man? Like I feel like we've really um, done this every week, where like we'll pick out the guys that we've seen already or like that we know, and it always ends up going against us.
Not
Like
for me.
like
Hey, you seen me. I've been on Ty's side since day one. East Bain in a 1v1.
Hey, bro, you be grouping sometimes. Just let you know.
Ain't no way. That's my brother.
Hey, can we curse on this?
Me and Ty were in the trenches together.
Yeah,
San Bernardino.
you be
High
riding that bull, boy. You be riding that bull, boy.
You be.
Hey,
Hey, you.
I wish I could send you the GIF on here. I wish I could send you the GIF.
And we got to start posting that GIF every time. Every
Hey,
time.
bro, that's inappropriate. That's inappropriate. But you
Okay,
could be digging that.
that's fair.
You could be digging that out.
Hey, bro, chill out.
Hey, but for real though, I'm gonna take the percentages too, and I'm gonna take the field because first off, it's 2 against 1. Second off, like this isn't anything new to us. Usually we hype up the guy that we've seen up close, and it always ends up backfiring on us. But I'm gonna play it safe and say that Scoob has also been here and knows what he's doing, and probably has a strategy coming in. So
Man,
see
I'm
what
going.
happens. What's that?
I'm gambling. I'm rolling the dice, bro. Malcolm coming to kill.
All right, man. Whatever you say, dog. Whatever you
Remember I
say,
said that. Remember I said that when we're back next week. Malcolm.
bro. It's recorded, I'll show it to you when he loses.
So Malcolm got some doubters over here. I hope he sees this because I need him
There
hungry.
you go. There you go. Right. There you go. Riding that glizzy again. We're gonna show y'all the gift one day. Watch. We're gonna show y'all the gift. It's hilarious. All right. So here we move on to my favorite segment of the week, the street ball clip of the week. I got a good one for y'all. Um, who's on first? Is it me? All right. I want to highlight Naismith Hall of Fame inductee 22 class Tim Hardaway, who many believe and I think is well documented is a creator of the crossover. Look at this. Like he's out here, he's before his time. My favorite move of his is the between the legs cross right here. Look at this. Look at this. Ew, bro.
I use that all the
bro,
time.
bro, just 20 years before this, people weren't even crossing the dribble over. They had to turn their bodies to do all this stuff. Some dudes couldn't even dribble with their offhand. And now look at them, just changing the game. So I got to give a big shout out to Tim Hardaway and all of the Hall of Fame inductees that went into the class this year.
I'm using all these moves at OGP. Be ready. I'm taking.
Bro, you better start working on it right now at the draft. You better start right now.
I'm at the draft every day in the lab, working, getting ready, prepared.
Yeah, right, bro. Yeah,
Taking
right.
all that.
You ain't jumping into workouts with Deuce and line.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, shout out to Tim Hardaway Jr. Bro, that man goes crazy. All right, man, what you got on the docket for this week?
Hey, now let's go to my clip, man. That man, Caesar salad. Get into the cup. Ooh, gets to the rack. Oh my gosh, slow motion, switches up. Left hand finish off the backboard. Come on, bro.
Man, I've been seeing Caesar do this since we was 12 years old, dog. This man right here has been doing this probably since he was born. Like his way of getting into the paint and contorting his body, finishing over the defense. Like nobody, especially at his size, can do that like him. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
he was doing that against who? Mater Day when he had like a 40 ball. He was doing that. UC Irvine against your squad in college.
You remember that? Remember that picture I showed you guys the other day when I had braids?
Yeah,
He was doing that then. That was 12 years old. I was 12.
that's crazy, man. He does have a
This
package.
man, this man been a problem since birth, dog. He probably just came out getting buckets.
Shout out to Belmont Shore, Dinos.
You gonna be doing that tomorrow too?
I might pull that out. I don't know. That's kind of risky, man. My layup package is not that crazy. I'm more of a jump shooter, but we'll see what happens. I might. I don't know. It depends if somebody tries to test me. Usually, when somebody tests me, I bring out something that just, I don't know, it just comes out, man. Something gets unleashed from within, and then I just get angry and do what I do.
Hey, Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac, you're full of shit.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm coming. Watch. You think I'm playing, bro? I'm not. I'm coming mad. I'm gonna walk in there angry. Nobody say hi to me. No, don't look at me. Don't smile. Mean mugs, because I'm mean mugging everybody.
All right, listen, man. Before we go on to ask some questions, sorry, I know I just kind of shoot you off, but
No,
I'm
no,
tired of you. I need less talk, more walk. All right, that's all I'm saying, bro.
you
All
walking.
right,
Stop.
I need to see.
I'm stomping. I'll be stomping. Don't worry.
All right, so going off my street ball clip of the week. Uh, this past weekend, the 2022 Hall of Fame inductee class for the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame was inducted. You had the likes of Manu Ginobili, Tim Hardaway Jr., coaches Dale Harris, WNBA player Swing Cash, and a few more. Who was your favorite inductee?
Manu Ginobili.
Why?
Cause bro, he was going bald, old head, and still cooking dudes. Ah, ah, ah.
Yeah,
He was doing
bro,
that. Bro, he was
he had
doing
a
whatever
little.
he wanted as an old head, making the young bulls look like it's nothing. I'm fresh legs.
He had the ball joint that you could only see if he was taller than him.
Yeah,
He had the joint.
from the nosebleed.
Yeah. Exactly, bro. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Lord. That's funny. Yeah, I'm going Ginobili, bro. And I respect this game, bro. That's the man right there.
Yeah, man. So you kind of stole mine because I'm lefty gang, and we all have this unorthodox type of game that we have, and Manu embodied that. But I think he really revolutionized the game, obviously with the Euro step, 2004 gold medal, bro. Dog. That was like the first time that the Team USA had lost in the Olympics with pros, and his Argentina team was the team that won the gold medal that year.
So he took it.
Obviously,
It wasn't a fluke. He took it all the way. They took it all the way.
and obviously four NBA titles with San Antonio Spurs, you name it. Like he was, he
Legend.
was. You know what? I got recency bias. I always talk about Jamal Crawford and Lou Will, the best six men of all time, but Manu came off the bench for the majority of his career, bro. He was nasty. So Manu might be the best six man of all time. I'm just saying. But then obviously I gave my props to Tim Hardaway. Um, he invented the crossover, just revolutionized the game with that. And you got bloodline, man. His son's playing in the league right now too. So you got to give up your respect for not just Tim Hardaway, but the whole Hardaway family. Okay. Now, that's all we got for today. But now we'll open up the floor for some questions.
Any questions? Hit us with some questions, man.
Hey, man. You know what? I'm not disrespecting either team like that. I'm going Midwest. I got a Midwest bias. That's where my family's from,
Same
and
news.
I love ISO Hope, man. I think you got ISO Hope on your team. You have a really good chance of getting a W. But I can't say that they're gonna three. I can't say they're gonna sweep the E squad. That's disrespectful, man.
That's
That's
the East Coast,
disrespectful.
man. That's the East Coast. You're not just sweeping the East Coast, man.
Never. Like East Coast dudes will hit you in your shin with a 2x4 before you win the game, bro. They're rugged. They're the toughest dudes out here, especially when it comes to playing basketball. Every time you talk about round and pound basketball or slowing it down and making it ugly, you talk about East Coast basketball. And that's exactly what I envision this game is going to be like. It's going to be a battle.
I mean, the West did 3-0 the East, though. But
Doesn't
I mean,
matter, man.
West. That is the West, though. Like, yeah, it's the West.
West Coast, best coast, baby. That's all I'm saying. West
Simple.
Coast, best coast.
That's fair. West Coast, West Coast. I've been in the West Coast my whole life, and I ain't leaving.
No, never. I ain't never leaving here. But what I'm
You
saying
might,
is
you
like,
might go to the Midwest, though.
what's that?
You might end up in the Midwest, though.
Says who?
You, the way you over here, groupie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, oh, you saying I'm being a groupie right now
Yeah,
for the
damn,
Midwest?
damn near.
How? How am I being a groupie?
Talking about St. Louis, this, that.
I love my mom's city is pretty cool, and I went there this past month, and
That's fair.
it was dope. I went to the Cardinals game, bro. St. Louis Cardinals, all that. But once again, I can't envision. I realize the West swept the East, but that's the West Coast, man. I think it's gonna be more of a closer battle.
We need to get some tickets to go down to the Midwest. We need to go out to
You want
St.
to go to
Louis.
the game?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
All right, all right. Anybody else got next question? Oh, we just talked about that, man. West Coast, best coast. Come on, baby.
West Coast. I'll give
Come
it to the West Coast, bro.
on, man. Come on, man. You talk about skill. You talk about athleticism. You talk about basketball IQ. You have all of that on the West Coast squad, bro. Like you, let's talk about it. We see him every week. We see Nitty, who's hurt right now, but dog, you guys hear him on the King of the Court broadcast. Like he knows the game like the back of his hand, and he's nice as hell. Okay, you got Caesar Salet, you got Ty Glover, you got Bionic Brooks. Who else? Monstar,
Oh, hey, I
Monstar.
haven't seen him in a while. We need to. I want to see Monstar in the ones. I want to see Monstar in the ones, man. That's somebody I want to see in the ones.
Monstar gonna fight somebody, bro, cause they're not gonna be calling fouls like you want. You know that.
He's gonna be trying to debo the ref. Boy, if you don't call this foul, hey man. Oh, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't, and I ain't never seen and I don't know. I ain't seen Monstar do anything outside the paint. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think he needs to do anything outside the paint. That's a big.
In
That's
in
big.
the ones you can though. Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know, man.
who
I
can
hope
match up with Monstar in the ones?
who would match up with him the best.
Who can? Who can?
I don't think anybody. He's too big.
Isaiah Austin.
Hey, that would be a war, boy. Zeke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zeke.
that would be 1v1. Yep.
I I uh I got a little thing for undersized big guys, so I think Bionic could do okay, especially with only the three dribble limit. I think it'll be all right. Um, Dion, King of the Court winner. I think Dion will fare okay against him too.
Yeah, I think Dion would be able to hold his own. Dion.
Bro, if Monstar has a jumper, everybody got problems, bro.
Oh, if Monster gets a jumper, it's raps. You're not touching.
Because in 1v1, you can't go to the basket against him.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. He's
Like,
sending your jump. You could float it. He's jumping and grabbing it out the air. Athletic is super athletic.
no question, bro. Who else? Uh, anybody? Okay, let's take it here. Um, what about Greg Hill?
Stop. Did you see what he just did? Did you-
Bro, he folded in 200-degree heat and he had a hurt back, dog. Relax.
Okay, let me relax. But man, all he does is shoot jump. I don't know. He did the jumper. When the jumper falls, though, he's a problem because he was shooting some crazy jumpers.
Hey, man. Oh,
What are the chances Monstar gets into a fight during the ones? He's gonna get in the fight. He's
a
gonna,
thousand, a thousand
that's
percent.
gonna get. He got a squat. He's gonna. Yeah. We need. What's the security guard's name? Cheese. We need Cheese out there.
And depending on if he connects or not, if he doesn't connect, they're gonna piece it up and they're gonna keep playing. That's how it is. And if he connects, but he hits like the body, they might still keep playing. Now, if he connects in the face, we're not gonna be able to play because the other guy's gonna be asleep. But I'm letting you guys know there's like a 1,000% chance that Monstar is either gonna cause an argument, an altercation, or a fight in the ones.
No,
Most definitely.
it's 100,000,000%. The argument's gonna happen. A fight,
Yeah.
I'll give it 99. I'll give it 98%.
You see how aggressive these guys be getting over this $2,500, and these are guys that don't usually get like that. Imagine how Monstar is gonna be. Because every time I ever seen Monstar play, he's either gotten a fight or he's cut somebody out or he walked off the court because he was mad every time.
Oh God. But then again, whenever he does get down there, I see 5 dudes from the other team smacking him upside, smacking him on the arms, like, and they never really call it because he's so big. So I can see why he gets
Yeah,
mad.
they always do that to big guys. This is just the way of the game. All right, who the rest fear more, Monster or Hezzy? You know what, man?
Hezzy being their ass though, bro. Hezzy be.
You know what? I would say Hezzy. Oh, sorry.
Look at you,
My
busted.
hair was-
You have a busted. See, you have a busted.
Hey, this is a live recording, so we're gonna have a little bloopers out here. I almost got folded on live television. Man, it'd be your own people, your own chairs.
If you would have fell over, bro, that would have been the highlight, my clip of the week next week. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, bro. Hey, but honestly, back to the question, I think they fear Hezzy more. The reason why is because I think Monster has more sense than to fight a ref. He's not gonna fight the ref. All right, we're gonna give Isaac 10 seconds.
Oh my God.
Bro, almost got folded. Man. Imagine telling people I can't play basketball because I fell out the chair.
Or you couldn't pull up to OGP because I hurt my back, fell out the chair, man, during the live show.
What are you, 80 years old?
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
All right, let's answer the question. I would say Hezzy more because first off, Monstar barks all the time.
Yeah, that's how
but I don't think that he'll fight a ref. I don't think he'll fight a ref. And I think Hezzy starts complaining and it's more strategic and he's really aggressive. So it's like he could have been nice to you all game. And then when it's game point, he start barking at you. You like, oh, yes, sir. So that's what I think. What do you think?
I would agree, bro. I would agree. And I think Hezzy, I seen Hezzy live. He be staring at the ref like, I'm like, dang. Yeah, he plays that mind game for real though. Hezzy's good at that. He really plays that mental game even on the refs.
Because you heard Nitty last game talking about how composed he was all game, but then when we started playing Trevor, every game, every how you not calling that foul? How you not doing this? How you not doing that? So like, bro, it's like he can go from 0 to 100, whereas Monstar is always 100. So that's
Man,
really
it's tough. It's tough refing a 1v1, bro. Because I mean, I've refed a 5-on-5 game before, and everybody was looking at me mad because I was not calling nothing. I was like, man, you guys got to play through it. So I mean, I kind of
cap.
It was at the first ever Balls Life.
No, I'm saying cap that refing 1-on-1 is harder than refing 5-on-5.
I mean, yeah, okay. Why you say that though?
Because you're standing in one spot, watching
and
the same
more players. But I'm saying this 1v1 with Balls Life, the way these dudes are coming at your head, like this is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but still,
you got Monster that might come cook you in real life.
You're not running down the court on the sideline, then having to look back while not trying to bust your ass. You know what I mean? Like you're literally standing in the same spot the whole time.
That's fair, but
and the rules are very simplified. Like you've seen it, you almost never call an offensive foul. You almost never call certain calls, bro. Like it's because it's also still street ball element. Like, bro, you let so many things go, dog. Like, I guess the one-on-one pressure from the player is a little different. I agree, but it's way easier than reffing a 5-on-5 game.
You make that right call though, because you make the wrong call, you might get smacked up.
All right, man. With that being said, man, it's a wrap for Street Ball Week 8 with Dom and Isaac. We hope you guys had a great time, and I hope you guys had a laugh when I almost busted my ass out the chair. All right, so make sure you guys tune in next week. We're going to be recapping all the stuff we talked about. My name is Dom.
My name is Isaac.
And it's a Street Ball. We out.